Hello, my name is Rachel. I'm a registered dietitian with EG Wellbeing, and today we're going to discuss frequently asked questions about fruits and vegetables. Probably the question I get the most is, why are they so important? Vegetables in particular seem to be the one food group everyone agrees we need in our diet, right? And it's for a number of reasons. Fiber content in fruits and vegetables is really important for our gut health. Lots of research coming out about gut health and how that affects all different parts of our body. Vitamins and minerals help with the energy production process in our body. We also have nutrients that help with immune support, brain function, mood regulation, the list goes on. So really very important to include in your diet. The general recommendation is 5 to 7 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. And so that's the next question I typically get is, what is actually a serving of fruits and vegetables? What does that mean? So a really easy way to think about it is half a cup cooked or 1 cup raw if we're looking at vegetables. Fruits, typically the size of a baseball or handful or closed fist, is another good way to think about the serving sizes there. What are the healthiest fruits and vegetables to consume? This is a question I get a lot. And the answer is usually variety. A variety of colors is typically associated with different nutrients with that color. So really dark and rich colors are going to be the most nutrient dense, right? So that means you're going to get the most vitamins and minerals for the amount that you're consuming. A variety of greens, reds, and oranges in particular are really nutrient dense. Also, maybe surprisingly, white, like cauliflower, is very nutrient dense. If anyone's a physics nerd out there, white isn't the absence of color, it's actually all the colors. So by that logic, cauliflower is nutrient dense. That's really what I'm getting at. But if I were to compare something like butter lettuce to spinach, for example, that darker, richer green, you really are going to get more nutrients, more bang for your buck with spinach. Is the sugar in fruit unhealthy, and what about fructose? So yes, there's a lot of information about fructose out there right now, particularly around gut health and the fact that it can increase your hunger hormones. But that is mostly true for processed fructose. So fructose has been processed down. There's a long history, I think going back to World War II with that, where it was a really cheap and nutrient-dense energy source that could be used in a variety of products. And we're still using it today. It's added to things like ketchup and a variety of processed foods. And so that kind of fructose processed down in that density can be less healthy for you. You might be more inclined to overeat. So bottom line, yes, fruits are still perfectly healthy to consume, particularly because they are combined with fiber and water. They don't act the exact same way as fructose that we have processed down and put into different products. Is it better to consume cooked or raw fruits and vegetables? There can be benefits to both. So some nutrients are more easily absorbable in cooked or raw foods. Sometimes we retain a little bit more fiber in our raw foods than if we cook them, particularly really overcooking them to the point where they're mushy. That denatures a lot of the fiber benefit that we get. But ideally both, having both in your diet to get that balance, both raw and cooked, can help give you everything that you need. This is a detail I think people get a little bit hung up on. The most important thing is that you're consuming them. And keep in mind, from a food safety standpoint, cooking is going to be safer, less likely that you're going to get bacteria in there that you don't want, but properly washed fruits and vegetables are perfectly healthy to eat raw as well. So those are the most frequently asked questions I get about fruits and vegetables. So I want to finish with some ways that you can incorporate them into your diet. I have 3 main tips for this. The first one is sneak them in. So if you're not someone who really particularly likes fruits and vegetables, or maybe you haven't been consuming a lot of them, a great way to start is kind of sneaking them into things that you already consume. So you can add leafy greens to your smoothies. They hide super well in those. You can sneak chopped vegetables, maybe some mushrooms or some zucchini into your omelets in the morning. Stir fries are a fantastic way to add fruits and vegetables with your favorite spices or sauces. Lasagnas, soups, oatmeal, great way to sneak vegetables or fruits into your diet. My second tip is find a prep method that's tasty for you, right? So this is, again, people getting hung up on the raw versus cooked. Find a way you enjoy consuming it and you're more likely to consume the servings that you need. So if you enjoy, baked vegetables or maybe sauteing, maybe you want them with a little bit of sauce, spice, flavoring, Find that prep method that you enjoy. And then my third tip is start with the fruits and vegetables that you enjoy the most. If you don't particularly like broccoli, don't start with broccoli. Start with something you do enjoy, and maybe branch out and try some other things now and then. Try some different prep methods. See if there's a way you enjoy eating it. Thank you so much for listening to me talk about fruits and vegetables today. Get your greens.